Welcome, welcome, welcome to Philly by Night. Philadelphia by Night is a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition game set in the city of brotherly love and ensconced in the world of darkness. As such, we have a lot of dark, difficult, and disturbing topics that we cover in our game, and this game is intended for those 18 plus. Viewer discretion is advised. This is your required trigger warning, content warning. These sessions may contain, but are not limited to, topics such as body horror, personal horror, mutilation, manipulation, gaslighting, use and abuse of disciplines, physical discipline, verbal correction, raised voices, angry tones, the possibility of violence, the possibility of final character death, starvation and its effects, fictional religious extremism, kindred politics, and my own personal favorite, methods and mentions of torture. And with that, let us see what the darkness holds. Sage. Dear Sage, first and foremost, I would like for you,
Mm-hmm.
let me double check and make sure so I'm not making you do something extra. We need you to roll your rouse and blush in your channel.
Okay. Uh, how do I
So
do
the
that?
the command for that is /V,
Uh-huh.
and then it should bring up the command for rouse. It should
Okay.
say /V rouse,
Okay.
and then you're just gonna hit that,
Okay.
and that'll give you your rouse, and then you'll do that again for your blush.
All right. So V/routes and just hit enter. I don't need to put notes or
It's
anything, right?
Yep, /V
Okay.
rouse. You don't need notes.
Okay. So great. Awesome. Okay. And then what was the other one?
The Just do that the same thing again.
Same thing again. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Because the rouse checks are for your rouse and your blush of life. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
So we are
Great.
starting at this is great. We are starting at 3 hunger. So
Cool.
it is the night of April 27th, 2025. It is a warm evening in the city of brotherly love. And as the sun sets beneath the Philadelphia skyline at around 7:52 p.m., Sage, you feel that reflexive of coming back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, life. More of a mockery of
Mm-hmm.
life. This chill facsimile of what you once were. Because it was hammered home to you in your first session that you are not alive anymore and you will never be alive again.
Mm-hmm.
You have, as they say, climbed down the curtain and joined the choir invisible. So, where did you go into day sleep last night?
I think the last time where we left off is I said she went back to her apartment. So I imagine she's still there, has all the curtains closed. She has blackout curtains because she likes her sleep. So that
Yep.
that that panned out well. Um, yeah, just in her bedroom. It's probably a bit of a mess. Hasn't cleaned it for a little bit. Has her curtains drawn. Probably just in darkness right now, and just kind of trying to, you know,
So,
wake up.
and it is not how you woke up when you were immortal. There's not
Mhm,
that grogginess. There's not that, haze of sleep that clings to you.
mhm,
You are reactivated, reanimated. You are now here, present in the now.
mhm.
Now, let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
Sage. Have you heard your beast speak to you yet?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. Okay. Let me take a peek at something here.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. You are going to experience a mechanic that we use here in Philly that has
Okay.
become a fan favorite. This is the hunger hallucination,
Okay.
because waking up at hunger 3 has its downsides.
Right.
And as you rouse from day sleep and you kind of sit up in your bed, you feel the life pushing itself back into you. This this cruel mockery of what it once was to be alive. You see a figure at the end of your bed. It is your mother.
Ugh.
Her face covered with her hands, weeping. Weeping for the child that she will never hold again. Weeping for the daughter that she has lost. Because while your mother in her mortal days may not know what has happened to you,
Mm-hmm.
the beast is keenly aware. And as she sits there at the foot of your bed, weeping, sobbing, shuddering, she blows away like so much fog. And how does that make Sage feel?
Okay. She's not okay. I think her first reaction is to like she sits there and stares and watches that. And then I think the second that she finally goes to try to reach for her is when she like disappears. And
Mhm.
then she just sits there and like looks at her hands and then looks up and then, just kind of does that a couple times. Just shocked at what she just saw.
Yeah, it is. It is distressing. You went to
Very.
reach for your mother and she evaporated.
Yeah.
That
I think
feeling that feeling of sadness is almost immediately replaced by this burning in the back of your throat. This clawing need to feed.
hmm.
So, how does Sage get ready for the evening to go out and try to find some sort of sustenance?
I think she'll sit there for a minute and then realize like I need to eat when she feels that. She'll just I mean, kind of like, like a robot, essentially just get up, get dressed, maybe fix up her hair a little bit and realize like I don't really need to do that. Um Grab her bag and just head out.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you prepare to exit your apartment building,
Mhm.
there is someone waiting for you. Well, there is someone outside of your door.
Okay.
Uh, she is, pardon me.
You're good.
Um, she is a rather well dressed, younger blonde woman. And you notice that there is a red fox that's kind of threading lazy figure eights around her legs.
Yeah. I probably would know who this is based on what Senior told me, right?
You
or have an idea.
You
Maybe.
can
Yes.
venture a guess that
Yeah.
it's not often that you see a particularly well dressed individual with a fox just hanging out
Yeah.
with them in the middle of the city.
Yeah. Um. Hello. Hi.
And G'day has posted in your channel what this woman looks like.
Okay. Oh. Awesome.
She's very pretty.
Very pretty. Yeah. I think without meaning to, she just kind of like stares at her and then looks at the fox and kind of smiles, watching it like do its figure eights and then look back up and it's just like, no, she should say something, but it's like, uh, yeah.
Miss Nettle, I
Yes.
presume.
Yes.
Lee Comer.
Right. Lee. Hi. Sorry. I wasn't expecting company.
Did the senior not tell you you should be expecting to learn how to hunt with your
That,
mentor?
he did. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ms. Nettle, this is Pixar.
Oh, hi, Pixar. And she'll just kind of like kneel down and just, not do anything, just wave.
The fox almost immediately stops doing figure eights and just flops on its back and makes
Oh.
this chittering sound like rub my belly, rub my belly, rub my belly.
Oh, she'll rub his belly for sure. Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
pops back up, chitters at Lee.
Yeah, I was just about to head out, so good timing.
Oh, Red saw you leaving.
Who?
Red. And overhead you will hear the sound of a red-tailed hawk.
Kind of look that way, like, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm ready, so. Just kind of
Have
standing
you
there
ever had
awkwardly.
Have you ever had to feed yourself before? This
Mm,
way.
okay. Yeah, she'll just follow. Yeah, I don't really know how to quite do that yet, so not. Yeah,
And
just
Lee is
figuring
just
out.
going to look her up and down.
Probably fix her posture. Oh.
And you move stealthily.
Oh yeah,
Good.
easily.
Come along then.
Okay. Yeah, she'll follow her.
Lee is just going to kind of go to a nicer condo complex, not more than a couple of blocks over from your apartment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This woman moves like silence incarnate.
Hmm.
With a couple of dexterous movements, this woman is, without using the stairwell, on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I think Sage is just watching that, and she's trying her best to match that. Is probably not doing it as gracefully, but still quiet. Trying to be
Will
quiet.
you roll for me a dexterity and athletics?
Sure. Okay. So Dex is 4, athletics is 0. Okay.
Do
Awesome.
you have, I think it's acrobatics or something like that?
Acrobatics. I don't see it.
Einar is also prime.
Yeah, I don't see acrobatics on my sheet unless I'm like overlooking it.
You might
Yeah.
not be. My memory might be flawed, which is fine.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
my
you got a dice
athletic
pool of 4.
got 4. Yep.
Roll me 4 dice.
Okay. So
I
it's
will
beast
give you
slash.
1 extra dice. So that's going to be slash V
Mm-hmm.
roll instead of rouse.
Okay.
Your
And then
pool is going to be 5
okay.
because I am giving you an extra die for being
Okey
able
doke.
to watch Lee do it first.
Okay, cool. I forgot to put notes in there, but
Your
That's-
hunger is 3.
okay. Did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. So hold on. That's slash V roll. Then 5, and then hunger's 3, which I can add. Okay, I got it now. I think I figured it out.
Okie dokie.
Moving stealthily. Pull 5, hunger 3. Moving
Sneaky,
stealth.
sneaky, sneaky.
I think that's everything. Okay. Cool.
3 successes is enough. While
Awesome.
you are not quite the grace incarnate that is your mentor, or Pixar for that matter, you manage to get up to that 3rd floor the exact same way Lee did it.
Awesome.
Mostly quiet.
Yeah. I'll take it.
So Lee is just going to just kind of stealthily go from condo to condo. And you can tell that what she is doing is checking windows and checking doors.
I think Sage is just gonna mimic what she's doing as best she
So-
can. Yeah.
Give me your fancy dancy hunting roll.
Okay. So what is that? Is that
That's going to be your dex
mm-hmm.
and stealth, I believe.
Okay, cool. So that's 4 and then 4. So
So that is a pool of 8
awesome.
with 3 hunger.
3 hunger. Got it. Okay. 3 hunger. Dancing stealth. Pool of 8, 3 hunger. Okay.
Notes. Nom nom.
Nom. I put dancing stealth, but
Ooh, 8 successes. Look
yeah.
at you, expert feeder.
I learned quickly.
You managed to find an open window, and you managed to shimmy yourself in said open window to find a sleeping individual
Okay.
that you can feed from.
Cool. All right. Awesome.
So we just gonna do the omnoms?
Yeah. Noms.
You may absolutely bring yourself down to hunger 1.
Yay. Awesome.
And now for the fun part.
Oh
Let's
boy.
see what resonance you get.
Oh.
Ah, you are able to procure an intense phlegmatic resonance.
Phlegmatic.
The emotions involved in phlegmatic are listed as lazy, apathetic, calm, controlling, and sentimental.
Okay.
Which matches quite well for the fact that your hunger hallucination was your mom.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like we were setting the stage for a random ass dice roll.
I was crazy. The dice know.
We're magical.
The dice bot always loves to tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't just leave them like that. You have to lick it closed.
Oh, okay. She'll do that.
There are healing enzymes in our saliva
Oh,
that
okay.
allow the kind, and she's going to point at the human being that you just ate
Mm.
off of, to heal as rapidly as we do.
Oh, good to know. She's just like kind of like,
So that
yeah.
Lee's just going to
There
wait
it
for you to
is.
come back out the window.
Yep, she'll do that and then head back out.
Then we're going to calmly shut the window.
Mhm.
Can't just leave it open.
Right. Do that.
Let's see.
And just down the stairs and back to the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I think,
So,
and yeah.
Sage,
Mm-hmm.
how does it feel to have fed from a sleeping person?
I think she would be a little. I'm trying to think. I think normally she'd be a little freaked out, but I think she's more thinking more about the fact of how well that went and how happy that it went so well and that she didn't wake them up and
Yeah.
that hopefully you know it was impressive to Lee because that's her main concern is not fucking up badly. So
You have done very well.
hmm
And as that intense phlegmatic resonance kind of settles in, your beast purrs. It is content for the time being,
right.
but it leaves you feeling like this thing that now lives inside of you, this voice in the back of your mind, will always demand more. And with that, I leave the scene back to the two of you.
And it seems as if your mentor is content to simply walk and talk.
Okay, awesome.
This is the easiest way not to be overheard. I imagine you have questions.
Yeah, and I think for a second she's thinking, she's like, so to my understanding, new Gangrel have to survive their first winter. Is that through the entire winter or to winter or what's
Through
through
winter.
winter? So, okay. Okay. That's what I thought.
That is the creed of those who are closer to their bestial selves than I am.
Hmm. And it's always been like that? That's always been like a tradition, for lack of a better word?
Yes.
Hmm.
There are some who do not follow it. If I were to ever embrace, I am one of those. But for the most part, it is simply tradition.
Okay.
When one has proven themselves strong enough to make it through their first winter, one has proven themselves strong enough to be bothered with. It's a test.
Right, like a rite of passage, kind of, in a sense?
Yes. Other families do things differently. For
Right.
example, the clan Ventru They test their progeny while they are still living.
Like human?
Yes,
How do they do that?
they will often become mentors
Oh,
in
okay.
the life or the career of those that they intend to embrace.
Gotcha.
And for the most part, they embrace from certain bloodlines.
Hmm.
They are, in many cases, quite literally breeding their replacements.
Ew. Oh, okay. That feels icky, but I don't have to worry about that, I guess, I suppose.
Bruja also commonly
Hmm.
test their converts while they are living.
Bruja, that's a new one. The Venture was new too.
Another family, this one is
Mm.
well known for rabble rousers and rebels.
Mm. So a rowdy bunch.
And often their test of their progeny is made during their feeding and embrace. They
Hmm.
like fighters.
Hmm.
So
Makes
they
sense.
will embrace those who put up a fight.
Okay. Huh. So I'm seeing a pattern here. There's specific types of people that the different clans like to embrace.
Yes,
Like, okay. So the gangrel or the more naturey animal types, I'm guessing, from what I can tell.
generally speaking, yes.
And then you said the Bruja are the fighter types, people who like to put up fights. The Ventru are like businessy?
They are the absolute stewards of capitalism.
Great. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. And then
Nosferatu tend to embrace for pity.
Petty?
Yes, pity.
Huh.
As in your life or the loss of your life is so unfortunate that it is actually preferable for you to live as they do.
Oh. Hmm.
They also tend to embrace for punishment.
Punishment in what way?
You've seen Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah.
In that way.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you are someone who is conventionally attractive, but also a massive, horrendous soul, the Nosferatu, some of them, will take it upon themselves to punish you for that vanity and that arrogance.
Hmm. Interesting. I think she's gonna think about Jeffrey for a second in her coterie and be like, hmm. Okay. So Nosferatu, Ventru, Bruja, Gangrel, and then
There are 13.
13. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah,
It
we were
is,
told.
it is like a horoscope.
Mm,
One can see pieces of the individual you were by the way and by whom you were embraced.
no, yeah. When Gangrel was described to me, I'm like, yeah, that's could not have been more perfect for me for many reasons. But I'm not complaining.
I myself am a bit more feral than perhaps I appear, hence being chosen by the Gangrel clan.
Feral is in like animal feral or feral in a different sense?
It can be both.
Yeah. You know, I used to make jokes about being feral when I got really, really mad. But I don't know. Seems silly now.
Why silly?
I don't know.
Now, they are not jokes. And as she smiles, you can see fangs, both up top and bottom, grow to the point that they are unignorable.
Sage is just staring at him. Not meaning to, but like she does. Like,
Can you do this? And she's gonna point at her own teeth. Out of character, does Sage have feral weapons?
yes, I believe she does. She
And
does.
how do her feral weapons present? Are they claws? Are they fangs?
I was thinking claws, personally.
So your mentor is inviting you to call upon your new power,
Hmm.
to
Okay.
access that feral aspect.
Hmm. Okay. I'm trying to
Would you
think of
like to describe, once you access that feral aspect,
I would, yeah.
how your claws present?
I think. Ooh, I have to think about that. Claws.
So while you're thinking about that, go ahead
Yeah,
and give us a rouse check for feral weapons.
sure. Okay, so /B rouse. Okay. Real weapons. /B rouse. Okay. Okay. So hunger increase.
Okay. So
Cool.
you're at hunger 2.
Okay.
Now, just because your hunger increases, the power still activates. You
Right.
just get hungrier.
Right. Okay. I think when it activates, she's doing this like with her hand. She's just like clenching, and then at some point they start to grow out while she's doing that, and then when she does this and looks at it, she's like, "Oh," and then shows Lee like that.
Yes, very well done.
That's kind of cool. And she's just like staring at it, looking at it back and forth.
Now you just have to focus in order to put them back.
Okay.
This one doesn't require a roll. You can just drop it.
Yeah. I think she's gonna look and just like think about like, okay, retract, and then yeah, they'll retract.
And it takes a second because the
Yeah.
power is still new. You're just like,
Mhm.
go away. Back into my fingers.
Retract.
Go gadget retract. But they do. Eventually
Mhm.
they slide back in. Then you're left with the pink and wigglies again.
Yeah. Well,
Good.
that could be
Good.
useful.
It is often extraordinarily useful. There is one thing you should be aware of.
Okay.
The angrier we become, or the more fearful we become, the closer we get to losing our composure. The more animalistic we will physically grow.
Okay. Don't get mad. Try not to be scared if you can help it. Got it.
Indeed. There are those of us who don't seem to care much about what aspects of their beast they are showing at any given time. I, however, am not one of those folks.
Hmm.
I prefer to remain in control.
I would like that too, personally.
Go ahead, Lee. Tell her about the primogen.
My colleague, no, my boss,
Mm-hmm.
takes floofy haired gamer boy to the extreme.
Okay.
I swear that you can see that man's tail wag.
Like a golden
And she's
retriever.
gonna keep talking as you get closer and closer to a park in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And Lee is just going to do a whistle like she's calling a dog.
Sage,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and give for me a wits and awareness, please.
Okay. What is my pool for that? Wits and awareness. So 2 and 3. So that's
That
5.
should be a 5. Yep.
Okay. So 3, 5. We're at hunger 2. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And then it's wits. Okay. I got it now. Cool. I learned wits and awareness. That's not how you spell
Yeah.
awareness. 5, 2. Okay.
Okay. The first thing you see lumbering out of the brush is a very large golden wolf,
Oh.
which is out of place for this part of the world at
Yeah.
this part of the year.
Very.
And it is followed almost immediately by a man who also comes lumbering out of the bush on all fours before he stands up. He has this wild, untamed golden mane, beard to match. He is dressed like you would expect a stereotypical hippie ripped out of the 60s. The fringe vest, the bell bottoms, the big peace medallion that looks like it was carved out of some sort of wood. And he has, as he gets closer, you see that his ears are not regular human ears.
Mm-hmm.
They are tipped.
Hmm.
They come to the slightest of points. And he has this lopsided grin as he looks over at Lee. I thought I was supposed to be watching tonight.
No, I'm using you as an abject example.
All right. And he'll look at Sage.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Doug.
Mm-hmm.
This is Doug. And he'll point at the large golden wolf beside him that comes up to like just under his armpit. And he's not a small man.
Yeah.
This is a large wolf.
Yeah.
Think like dire wolf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like him's a big boy.
Oh, yeah. Very big
Oh.
boy.
I'm Doug with an O. This is Doug with a U.
Like, dug a hole? Dug with you?
Yeah.
Oh. Cool. He's huge.
Yeah, me and Doug
He's
have been
very
around
pretty.
together for a while.
Hmm.
Your animal buddies start to get bigger the more you feed them.
Yeah, that's typically how that works.
Except, I don't feed him kibble.
Right. Oh. He's a beautiful wolf. Haven't seen one like him before.
Yeah. Commonly found in East Asia.
That would make sense.
And he'll look over at Lee. So, what am I an example of again?
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. That's your boss?
Yes. He is older than I am.
Oh.
By quite a bit, if I remember correctly.
Certified genuine ancilla status, baby.
And just looks at Lee like, Ancilla?
I'll explain in a minute.
Okay.
And
Yep.
he is... Well, he's older than me, so he is correspondingly more powerful than I am.
Right, because the older you get, the more powerful you get. Right.
Makes him the boss.
Seniority. Right.
Indeed. I'm something like an executive assistant.
There's a snort from Doug. More like you handle my light work.
Sometimes a lighter touch is preferred. One catches more flies with honey than they do with vinegar.
Right. Well, Doug, I'm Sage. I don't know if you knew that already or not, but...
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Okay, just wanted to be sure I wasn't being rude. Oh, turn my light on. Here we go.
And you will see for a moment the wolf look up at the man and make grumbling dog sounds. And the man look down at the wolf and also make grumbling dog sounds. And for a moment, it sounds like they are having a conversation in dog.
I look over at Lee like, is he talking to his wolf?
Yes.
That's something we can do? We could talk to animals? Our eyes get big.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, he just kind of watches them for a minute.
Before Doug turns to Lee and goes, so do you still need me? Because Doug spied a chili dog, and I think we're going to go grab one.
Absolutely, go get your chili dog.
And the two of them just bound off into the night.
Nice to meet you. She calls off after them. Oh, quite the character. Looks over at Lee.
Yes.
Yeah, he seems cool though, all things considered.
There are as many different ways to be one of us as there are individuals. There is no one correct way to be what we are.
Good to know. Here, I thought there was a certain way I had to act and present myself, and I was.
In some families, yes. In ours, less so.
Okay, good. That's good.
I am told you have amongst you a Banu Hakim.
Yeah, Ethan. He's he's trying. He's trying.
Mostly everybody's patience, but yeah, he's trying.
He seems like a
There-
sweet guy, but he's got a long way to go. I fear.
There are very specific manners in which that particular family allows others to interact.
Hmm.
No doubt he will be taught them.
Oh, I'm sure. Sure, we'll hear all about it next time we see each other. Hopefully. Don't envy
As
him in the
far-
slightest.
As far as what Doug said about Ancilla, that is a political title. But generally speaking, it corresponds to one's age group.
Mhm.
When an individual is new, like yourself, we call them a fledgling.
Okay.
Once an individual is no longer under accounting, or in the case of Gangrel, once they have survived their first winter, they are called a neonate.
Neonate.
That is something akin to adolescence for being what we are.
Right. Still young.
The tradition, of course, is 7 trials. But there may be less, there may be more, there may be different pieces to different trials. It really depends on one's domain.
Mm.
But once one is old enough and considered to be useful to the city at large, one is considered to be an ancilla.
Okay.
They have reached a certain level of power.
Right. Been around long enough.
Above that level are our elders. And you can tell just by the way she speaks that elder is capitalized.
Mm-hmm. I'm
The
guessing
elders
Mm.
are the most powerful amongst us.
Gotcha. Probably the scary ones, huh?
Often.
All right. So this is like a respect your elders kind of situation, I'm guessing. If you ever.
Yes. Because if you decide not to, well, I'll put it this way. I am just barely considered ancilla.
Hmm.
I am magnitudes of power,
Mm-hmm.
more powerful than you are currently.
Right.
This is not an insult. This is simply
I know.
the way that things are. An elder is orders of magnitude more powerful than I am. A wrong look may persuade them to end my existence.
Oh, great. Okay.
A blink out of place may be enough for them to end my existence. And it would be just as difficult for them to end my existence as it would be for either dog to eat a chili dog. They would do it without thought.
Gotcha. Don't piss off the elders by any means. Cool. Okay.
It's part of why you are all in training and why you all have mentorship support.
Yeah. No, that's good. Cause yeah, we don't. Well, I shouldn't speak for the guys. I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I'll take any help I can get.
The
There
current
now.
is
highest elder in the city of Philadelphia is an Osferatu.
Okay.
You've met him,
Oh, Senor?
the Senor Vidal Santiago. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah. He was straightforward, answered our questions, really nice. So
he is also old enough to be called the Friar because he was alive when individuals held that title.
so very old. Been around a
Exceedingly
long
so.
time. Got it.
in the distance you can hear barking and yipping. And in the clearing of the park, you see two large golden wolves just tussling around, looking like two very large dogs playing.
Well, looks like they're having a good time. Sage just kind of looks over at them. Is that normal for them?
Yes,
Hmm.
Doug and Doug.
Hmm.
Which should help you realize that one of those golden wolves was the 70s guy you were talking to not 10 minutes ago.
Right. Yeah. No, I think Sage is processing that. I'm like, oh yeah, so he could be a full wolf. Got it. Cool. So he can just fully transform into animals, or
Yes,
like,
at least that one.
huh? Crazy, but awesome in a way. Weirdly. Hmm. Imagine it takes a pretty long time to get to that kind of power, huh?
Not always. Some of us are more prone to it than others.
Hmm.
We all have strengths and weaknesses. There is no correct way to be what we are. For example, transformation is not my particular strong suit,
Hmm.
but I can bring the beast closer to the surface or banish it farther into the self conscious.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So everyone kind of specializes in some
Not
ways.
not always, but generally yes.
Hmm.
Generally there is an aspect to which you are more closely drawn.
Gotcha. Hmm. And I'm guessing
And
that comes with time to
I
figure
can
that out.
control animals to such a degree.
Control them?
Yes.
Like command them or
Yes.
mm,
Not just this one, though this is the only one I am currently feeding with my own blood. But
oh,
most
gotcha.
animals, yes.
Is it like big animals or little animals or is it a
Yes.
mix? Oh. Hmm.
Thus far, I have found success with just about every animal larger than an insect.
Okay. That's kind of cool. And he looks down at Pixar for a minute.
There is still more chittering from Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that big fox grin. Ah! We have fun with the families here in Philly.
I love it.
Yes,
And yeah.
yes. I know she does good belly rubs.
Oh, good. I'm glad he approves. I've been around a lot of animals in my life, so I'd like to think I can give pretty good belly rubs. Hopefully.
Pixar approves.
Good. And smiles at that.
Are there any other questions that you have?
I mean, this whole surviving until winter through winter thing. Obviously, it's just like, is it just being able to take care of myself on my own, or is there any
Yes.
like special test, or is it just that?
It's just that.
Okay, so just like feeding
The rite
myself.
of passage is if you can survive through your first winter, you are obviously canny enough to be worth something.
Okay, good to know. Know how to feed properly now. Just gotta figure out other things, and then I'll be golden.
Yes?
Just don't know what those other things are yet.
Oh,
Just
the senor is well versed.
he seems like it. So
Shall we? And she starts leading the way back to your
Oh.
apartment.
yeah, follow.
Just talking about random junk, like
Yeah.
certain species of wolves being taken off the endangered list.
Oh yeah, yeah. She would be so into that, and like, yeah.
How the funniest videos she has ever seen in
Mm.
are of pandas falling down.
Yeah. There's quite a few of those. I always watch those when I'm upset. Make me feel better.
So-
About the
and she
pandas.
describes this like it is self-care.
Oh. Yeah, I think Sage is all about that because she does the same thing. Just yeah. Animal news, funny animal videos on social media, all about it.
Because they're just so clumsy.
Right? You wouldn't think it, especially, but they're so like their body mass is so big, and it's just
And they're
I don't know.
they're so clumsy, especially as babies. That's why they have the little baby panda minders.
Ugh, so cute.
Like that's literally somebody's job is to be the kindergarten teacher for baby pandas.
Oh man, what I would have been able to do something like that. Oh, must be fun.
So, Lee's just talking trash
Oh yeah,
about baby pandas.
love that.
Also about why certain species eat food that is toxic to them.
Mm-hmm.
Koala bears.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus is poisonous.
Smooth brain.
So they eat themselves into basically drunken, drugged stupor.
Mm. Yeah, I've never understood that, but I mean, I guess it's no different than humans going out and partying or something. Just yeah. And then I think in return, Sage would also give Lee a bunch of like talk about wolves, just all wolves. Be like talking about Doug, talking about gray wolves are her favorite. She would talk about Arctic wolves, like, and then like maybe some stuff about foxes that Lee may or may not know. specifically red foxes, since that's what Pixar is. And then, talks about like dogs and cats, house pets, things like that. It's just, yeah, all animals. And then might go on a little rant about like different kinds of flowers and plants because she's into that kind of thing too. So making small talk on the walk.
Would you like to learn how to find your own?
My home?
Your own. And she
Own.
indicates Pixar.
Oh. A familis? That's what you call it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you do that?
And she's going to pick up Pixar and create just a very shallow sort of claw mark in his neck and tell you to just heal it, to lick it the same way you licked the other wound closed.
Okay. And she'll do that. A little like, okay. A little
And
confused, but yeah.
it tastes a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's blood, so it's still,
Right.
pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
But it's animal blood, so it's like the difference between beef stew and lamb stew.
Right.
Lamb is a whole lot more gamey. There's like a wildness to the taste.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what you get from the animal. Which gives you now an animal resonance.
Yay.
This is the trick. Have you been explained what ghouls are yet?
No.
A ghoul is a human being who has been fed our blood on at least 3 separate occasions. It binds them to us, makes them stronger, makes them heal faster. It makes them age slower.
But they're not like us. They're still
Human.
human?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And alive.
Wow. So they could like still go out and during the day and things like that?
Mm-hmm. They can occasionally be quite useful.
I imagine, yeah.
The way we create animal familis is the same way one would create a ghoul.
Gotcha.
You would have to feed of yourself to an animal for consecutive nights. 3 times.
3 times. Okay. 3 consecutive. And then after that, they're just bonded?
Yes.
To you? Oh.
Yes. You would need to refresh it, usually no more than once a month.
Gotcha.
And you would refresh it the same way you placed it initially, which is to feed the animal from yourself.
So mechanically speaking, it would be a rouse check worth of blood.
Okay. Got it.
But yeah, you now have the ability to spend 5 of the 7 XP you got from session 1 to take the first dot of animalism, Bond Familis.
Sick. Yes, absolutely.
Yay!
Yay!
And
is he talking to the dog? Yes.
Yes. Is he a dog? Yes.
Yes.
That is actually 2 separate higher level animalism powers, shape change and metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Those are
Uh,
protean.
or protean. I'm sorry, not animalism, protean.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Make a note of that.
Yeah, shape change is a level 3, metamorphosis is a level 4.
Okay.
And
So
you need to take shape change in order to take metamorphosis.
makes sense.
But shape change lets you become an animal that is roughly the same mass as you.
Okay.
Metamorphosis gives you a second animal form, and you can change the size of the animal that you turn into with
Okay.
metamorphosis. So you're not locked into the
Your body
mass
mass.
that is, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
But
Lee
yeah,
does not have metamorphosis. Because she focused on animalism.
and then once you have 10 XP socked away, you will be able to get feral whispers, which will allow you to
Oh,
talk to your families.
heck yeah.
And everyone else's.
Yes,
Oh, like,
everyone else's it would cost a rouse check to activate, but you can do
Mm.
it for free with your families.
okay. Got it.
So you could talk to Butterball if you wanted.
Oh, love that.
You could talk to Butterball, you could talk to Leland.
You could talk to Pixar,
Oh, I
and
love
Doug.
her. Oh my gosh.
There for a city, we have a lot of families in the city.
I love that, honestly. Ugh,
You
Sage
could
is gonna
talk to
love
the
that.
Rat Post.
Awesome.
You could. Yeah, you could talk to the Rat Union.
Incredible.
You could also talk to the Raccoonion. You don't want to talk to the Raccoonion.
Okay.
I mean, you might want to talk to the Raccoonian.
Who knows?
Maybe one.
If you need lug nuts loosened or like brake lines cut, maybe you want to talk to the Raccoonion.
Good to know.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to train raccoons. But yeah, whenever you get a chance to update your sheet, then you can just plop that in your channel, and we can
Cool.
record that.
Awesome.
But
Yeah.
you are now also, because you drank from Pixar, you are able to go back down to Hunger 1.
Oh, perfect. Thanks, buddy.
He seems displeased, but like he's just like, I really wish you would have picked somebody else.
I'm sorry.
He seems more displeased at Lee than at you.
Oh,
like
okay.
you're still okay, but he's just like, I
Mom.
really wish you would pick somebody else.
Like,
Mom.
Mom.
It's
Okay.
more the face that like small animals have after you give them a bath.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not pleased with you, but you are the giver of food, so like I'm
Right.
not that mad at you.
I can't be that mad at you.
Correctamundo. And with that, we will call this mentor session of Philadelphia by Night to a close. We're going to go around the table and introduce ourselves and where you can find us. And then we are going to call it an evening. So we will start with our player. What's
All right.
good, player? Who is you?
Hi, I'm Natalie, aka Firestorm Rebel, pretty much on every social media website. I do this, I do cosplay. Yeah, so
Any fun projects coming up? Any new stuff?
no, not really, not at the moment, but maybe in the future.
Dresden counts.
Dresden Files LARP. Thank you. Good day. Next year, I'm going to be there. I'm very excited. It's gonna be my second LARP with everybody, so very much looking forward to that.
Yeehaw. Darling dear, partner in crime, Doug to my Doug.
Hi, I am Einar. I am the lead storyteller here for Philly by Night. You can usually find me running the New Guard table. You will also find me here with the Sireless behavior table. You'll occasionally find me popping into SPC at the Mystery Machine table. I also run plenty of one shots, Seneschal mission boards, the various one offs here on Philly by Night. You'll also be able to find me coming this January in Colorado. You will find
Woo!
me at the Dresden LARP, my very first ever Mooney Bin Entertainment LARP. And keep your eyes peeled because in June we will be running a Philly by Neon one shot where we take our audience back in time to the quaint year of 1987, where it is nothing but neon, chrome, and excess. But lastly, but not leastly, my wonderful, glorious, and absolutely gorgeous partner in crime, G'day.
Unfortunately for you all, my camera is not working properly, so I can't actually show the gorgeousness.
Tragic.
However, right?
So tragic.
However, I am one of the storytellers here on Philly by Night. I run the Sireless behavior table as well as the emissaries table. I am responsible for a lot of the Seneschal's board missions. I am a cosplayer. I am a self-taught makeup artist. In June, I will be in Montana for Conscience, which is a Mooney Bin LARP. In January, in July, I will be at Gen Con. I will be teaching a couple of seminars. So if you are interested in making your table or making your LARP a safer place to be, keep your eye out for Table and Field Aid coming to a Gen Con near you. You can find me wherever you want at GoodayFX on any social media. On Instagram and TikTok, that is G'day_effects, where the skies are blue, and on the tube of you, it's just all one word, GHEDEFX. Bye!
And as always, thank you all so much for coming out. Stay safe, always have a great time, and remember, just because we play monsters doesn't mean we can't be the light in somebody's world. Good night.